Those are the saints in whom is all my delight. In whom is all my delight. They're the excellent ones in whom is all my delight. That's good. How about this one? Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19 and 21. Now therefore you're no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens. I like that. That means that I'm a citizen just like Paul is. I'm not eye to eyeball with Paul. I understand that. But I got the same rights as Paul. I've got the Spirit just like he had the Spirit. I can come to the throne of grace just like he did. See? I have faith like Abraham had faith. I've come out. I'm a stranger now. I've got the same faith. See? I've got the kind of fiery indignation that some of these old prophets had. You see wickedness and you get all boiled up about it because it's wrong. What is that? That you're fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of God. See? We're all part of one house. Yep. That's part of what's in this view, saints. We are all collectively saints together. Think of it this way. All the family that's in heaven and on earth. It's all one family. Some of us are already gone to heaven. Others of us are here, but it's one family. That's right. One family. We're saints. Well, what a truth. Let's move further from that. Now, there are other associations that he's made with the term saints. Acts chapter 9, verse 13. Ananias said, Lord, I have heard by many of this man how much evil he hath done to thy saints at Jerusalem. Can anyone begin to calculate the seriousness of harming what God owns, particularly his people? Particularly his people. Hasn't the Lord said, vengeance is mine, I will repay? The fact that a person lives after having harmed a saint is an absolute miracle. Well, let's say it better. It's owing to the fact that God is forbearing. That's right. Or they wouldn't have lived another moment. Yeah. You see, he that touches me touches the apple of my eye. And if you're persecuting the church, you're persecuting me. You see, these are God's own possession. That's what they are. And a peculiar possession, brethren. They are especially favored of God. That's part of what's being... If you are a saint, you are in fact beloved of God. There's no such thing as a saint in which God's like indifferent toward. Well, he doesn't really care about this saint. To the saints that are in Rome, beloved of God. Same thing. Same thing. What a good truth. And the saints are also a people who exist for the fulfillment of God's purpose.
That's right.
That's their total existence.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, what other purpose would you want to be involved in? When you've seen what God has done, how could you ever have planned something as great and as honorable and as powerful and as glorious as what God has determined for his saints?
Amen.
You can't disassociate the purpose of God with his people.
Amen.
Can't. God works everything according to his purpose, and the saints are part of that. He's fulfilling his purpose in us. That's right. What he's doing. That's quite a truth, but here's a word on that. He that searcheth the hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because he makes intercession for the saints according to the will of God. That's what it's all about. So if God said he's going to make you blameless on the day of his coming, that's going to happen. It's in Christ Jesus. If God has said that when you end up, you'll be in a powerful body that's honorable, spiritual, that's part of his purpose. It's going to end up that way. If God says you're going to end up in his presence with exceeding joy, it's going to end up that way. If he said you're going to obtain gladness and joy,